Hi guys, Model Mopper here, how you doing? Having a look at the new game mode for the Last of Us multiplayer. First of all, just to save any suspense or anything, it gets a thumbs up from me. But before I get into actual discussion about it, I just gotta tell you this, right? I was playing with three mates, Italian Sign, Blind Jim, West Ham Army. And after it, we thought we'd have a Skype conversation where each of us gives our opinions about it. I'd record the conversation and I'd put that up instead of a commentary. And it took me about an hour. The program I had for recording my Skype conversations wasn't working, so I had to download it again. It still didn't work. Downloaded 2 other different programs. They didn't work. Spent about an hour pissing about with Skype. Eventually managed to get a program to work. Did a quick test and that worked, so we went ahead with it. We had the full conversation, etc. It was all done very professionally. And the recording didn't work, so back to square one. So yeah, it was a nice idea and I will do it again. But oh man, so apologies to the guys who had a lot of patience waiting for me while I was trying to get it to work. And they really did their best. Anyway, oh yeah, this little bit here, got a couple of guys down. That guy crawling around there, I really should have tried to take him with me gun. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about. I could have just shot that bomb and got him. Anywho, the idea of this game mode is that we have to kill each other with special executions, and you need 5 of those. And you'll see on the left hand side of the screen there's that word interrogations, and that shows how many have been done so far. The other team have got 3 done. We've only got 1 done, which I had done. I like this mode. It seems to play a lot more sort of rush, I guess, than the other modes. That might just be because people are new to it. That all might change. And I'm only basing this on 2 games that we had. We did win both games, but both times the other teams that we were facing were pretty much all charging in. So again, it may just be the teams that we were facing, or it may be that people are new to this mode and they're experimenting. But yeah, I like it. It definitely gives a different dimension to the game. Now, I didn't have a bad game here, or so I was thinking. Yeah, I came bottom. Because these kills that we get, they don't really count. I mean, you still get your parts and points and what have you for them, but they don't reflect up on the actual scoreboard. Just to kind of be aware of that. So, if you're a bit of a point whore, you might want to play a different mode. But we really did enjoy it. Now, I'm going to be running some private games tonight, so hopefully I'll have a load of different videos to go up over the next few days. I'm also interested in other people's opinions, by the way, so do make sure if you've got any strong thoughts one way or the other about this new game mode to put them down. But here's what I found so far. Normally on my loadouts I'll have Crafter 3 is pretty much a staple ability. That is there on all my loadouts. But on this, the game flow is just so quick that it was a wasted ability. I didn't really get a chance to craft much stuff. So there was nothing getting handed out to my teammates. So on this loadout, we've gone with the burst rifle just for a bit of a change. And I went with Strategist 3 and Hawkeye 3. Now I think that would be a pretty reasonable mix. It will need more playing to discover the best combinations, but I think that's a pretty reasonable mix. There was quite a few times when I died, and being able to spawn back on my teammates was very, very useful. Hawkeye, I think there's going to be a lot of grouping together on this, more so than in other modes. So having Hawkeye 3 that doesn't just light up the nearest one, that lights up the ones around them, could work very well. Now, having said that, we were running into a lot of people running Covert 3, so obviously I wouldn't be able to mark those anyway. So it's going to change things up a bit. See, like this guy here, I can't mark. So it's definitely going to change things up a bit. But here we can see as well where it gets into the just charge in mode. And this is an interrogation. There's the animation. Nice animation for that. And we quickly managed to get all of them, I think, at this stage. So now we're locating enemy lockbox. It doesn't show up straight away when you get them. It's not a huge delay. Can't remember how long it is now. But it'll show up pretty soon, telling us where... Yeah, there we go. So it's not a huge delay. I don't know what that was, about 30 seconds or something. So basically now, we've got to try and make our way to that lockbox there. And this is where the real points will come in for the people who are actually interacting with the lockbox. Now you still have to sort of play a bit defensively, because at the minute our lockbox isn't open. They've got to do another interrogation. So what we want to try and do is make sure that that doesn't happen. Yeah, not the best throw, that was it. I could have shivved him. I should have shivved him. I did have one instance though before this game, I think, where I tried to shiv somebody and I couldn't shiv them. But anyway, I got in there. Gave him a good fucking up. Getting rushed as well. Yeah, go down. So you can see the action gets pretty intense. You can see just by looking at the map rather than by looking at my screen here. But on the map, things get pretty intense around the lockbox. I like this game mode. I can't wait to play it. You know, with two teams of people that are communicating, which we will be doing tonight, because both teams, everyone who plays with us is mic'd up. You know, all chatting to each other and stuff. So it'd be really interesting to see how this plays with two teams that are doing that. It'd be interesting to see whether they do rush, etc. There's my mate Jim going down. He does get interrogated, I believe, at this point. Yeah. So soon our lockbox is going to be open as well. So there's going to be a whole new load of tactics and stuff coming in. Now, I was seeing here if I could operate the lockbox at the same time, and it doesn't seem to be. It seems to be only one person can actually do it. So then the job of the people who aren't doing it is to provide some cover and look out for red dots that are running in, like this one with his Molotov. That wasn't a bad attempt though, and yeah, we got it. So yeah, overall, a thumbs up. All my mates enjoyed it as well. Let me know what you think, guys. This is Muppet out. Take it easy. Bye.